Today at 6, startling new figures on COVID infections in the UK. 1 in every 15 people were infected in the run-up to New Year's Eve. No more PCR tests after a positive lateral flow result in England and Wales if there are no symptoms, which could ease pressure on labs, but fears remain for hospitals.
Potentially of greatest concern, case rates are now rising rapidly among the older and more vulnerable, including doubling every week among those over 60, with the obvious risk that this will continue to increase the pressures on our NHS.
The isolation period in Scotland is coming down from 10 to 7 days in line with the rest of the UK. Also on the programme, good news for winter travellers. Rules requiring a test before arrival in England are being scrapped.
It's a victory for anyone who wants to be on the right side of history.
4 people are cleared in Bristol of criminal damage after the toppling of a statue during a Black Lives Matter protest. Will he or won't he defend his Australian Open title? Novak Djokovic's appearance is in doubt after problems with his visa. And the first woman of colour, a British Army officer, makes the 700-mile solo trek to the South Pole.
And coming up on the BBC News Channel, the series may be lost, but England battle hard on a rain-affected opening day of the 4th Ashes Test in Sydney.
Boundary off the first ball, wicket off the second. Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6. Latest figures suggest 1 person in every 15 across the UK had COVID in the run-up to New Year's Eve, the highest level of infections recorded by the Office for National Statistics. But Boris Johnson's confirmed there'll be no new restrictions in England, saying the government was taking a balanced approach to COVID. The rules on testing are changing in England and Wales. Anyone who has a positive lateral flow test but no symptoms won't have to confirm the result with a PCR test. Our Deputy Political Editor, Vicky Young, has the very latest.